I know I haven't done one since the conference championship game, but KU's still alive. So, yeah, tournament has already started. This was KU's first game, and they started out on a high note. Let's do a review. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Drew, better known as RockChuck01, and yesterday, whenever you're watching this, the 1 seed Kansas Jayhawks headed up to Des Moines, Iowa to take on the 16 seed Howard Bison in the first round of the NCAA tournament and won comfortably, and I mean comfortably, over Howard by a final score of 96-68. Yeah, I did not expect us to blow this team out. I thought it would be semi closer than this, and I know that's kind of blasphemy saying, oh, KU's a 1 seed, they should blow out a 16 seed. Well, we haven't been blowing out teams very often this year, so this is new. But yeah, with the win, KU moves on to the round of 32, so makes me a happy camper. Now, there was a lot of good things that came out of this game, and there was probably a few nitpicks that need to be worked on as the tournament continues. So with that being said, for those of you who do not know, I give positives and negatives about the game. I give a player the game and a player who needs to improve. Without further ado, let's do it. All right, first couple positives. KU shooting performance and defensively doing well. This actually really helped us throughout the game, is that we made shots and we forced them to shoot bad shots. Let's take a look at just KU shooting first. As KU, wow, that was incredible. 52% from the field, 41% from three, and 85% from the free throw line. Whereas KU held Howard to shoot 39% from the field, 31% from three, and 60% from the free throw line. That's great. The fact that we outshot them in all shooting categories is a huge bonus. And the fact that we forced them to shoot bad shots, and it kind of went down as the second half rolled in. But yeah, we did much better doing that, and we also made our shots. So making our shots and doing well defensively, forcing bad shots, that's a positive. Turnovers. KU won the turnover battle, and it was very sloppy at some points, I will say that. But KU did win it as they forced 18 Howard turnovers and scored 20, while the Bison only forced 12 Jayhawk turnovers and scored 9. I mean, the 12 turnovers is a little on the higher side, and you want to keep those numbers down as the tournament rolls along. But still, scoring off turnovers, that's big. Making sure that they don't score off turnovers, that's even bigger. So, yeah, this is without a doubt a positive. So, winning the turnover battle, that's also a positive. Rebounding, KU won that one as well as they out-rebounded the Bison 44-35, and actually won the offensive glass as well, 15-13. So, the fact that we rebounded the ball, in fact, three guys were close or within range of getting 10 rebounds. One guy did get 10 rebounds plus, but 2 were very close. So yeah, the fact that we were rebounding the ball and making sure that we kept possession of it, that's even better. So winning the rebounding battle, also a positive. Winning the foul battle, that's also a positive, as KU was not called for very many whistles. This actually was not a very whistle-heavy game, as Howard was called for 14 personal fouls, while the Jayhawks were called for only 11. I mean, yeah, there's a few guys in there who got 3, but other than that, not much. So the fact that we were doing well defensively, making sure that we didn't get guys into foul trouble. We did get them into foul trouble early in the first half, but then once the second half hit, it was nothing. So yeah, we did well. And winning the foul battle, that's also a positive. And the final positives are nitpick positives, as KU won the points in the paint battle 54-32. Second chance points, KU won that 20-6. Fast break points, KU won that 18-7. And bench points, KU also won that 23-14. So a lot of good things happened. The bench was scoring. We got second chance points. We were scoring off fast breaks. But points in the paint, that was a big number to get. 50 4 points in the paint, that's remarkable. And yeah, with all that said, those are my positives. And I want to be clear, there's no negatives. Simple as that. So those are my positives and my negatives. Player of the game. I do want to give an honorable mention, and it's only to one guy, and that is Jalen Wilson. 20 points, 7 rebounds in 33 minutes. Had a really good shooting night, though. 8 of 16 from the field, 2 of 7 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The 3-point field goal percentage is the one that kind of kept him off this thing, but a nice performance by Jalen. I mean, he actually had some help for a change as guys who were actually scoring. So good things were happening. But Jalen deserves a bit of credit as well, as he was the only one who put up 20. But he just does not crack it for me to get the player of the game. So he does deserve an honorable mention. But that does mean my player of the game is going to someone new. And I mean, it hasn't happened in a while, but my player of the game is Grady Dick. And he finally came out of his shell and had a really, really good ball game. His first career double-double as a Jayhawk. 19 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals in 32 minutes. And shot incredibly well. 7 of 13 from the field, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Finally, after weeks of him being in a funk, he finally has a remarkable game. And I will say it's probably his best game as a Jayhawk. Not only scoring-wise, I mean, 19 isn't his career high, but he contributed a lot more, was making his shots, didn't put up ridiculous shots, and he also grabbed a lot of rebounds. In fact, most of his rebounds came on the offensive side. So, great for Grady to have one of his best games, especially now, because we need to start seeing him score more often. And if he doesn't score, there's a good chance we're going to get beat. So, thank God that's happening. So, without a doubt, Grady Dick is my player of the game. Not very many guys get player who needs to improve nods, but in this video, I'm going to give it to Bobby Pettiford. I mean, the other guys that came off the bench played incredible, especially in the amount of minutes they played. I mean, Joe Yesufu had 8 points and shot incredibly well. Ernest Ude had 8 points, played incredibly well. In the limited time that they have, Zach played well, getting 3 points. Zuby got 2. I mean, Jank didn't score, but he didn't even put up a shot. But Bobby Pettiford played significant minutes and struggled. He did finish with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals in 15 minutes. The only reason why he gets this was he was very cold shooting, and he was 0 for 2 from the field and went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So at least he made his free throws. But he's got to start making shots, and I know he doesn't really shoot the ball. He's more of a pass. He skips it out a lot more often. He's more of a drive to the bucket, but he just didn't seem like he was going to put the ball in the bucket when he had a chance to put up a shot. So it sucks for me to say this in the fact that he actually scored and had a pretty decent contribution. But Bobby Pettiford is my player who needs to improve. And that's going to do it for my review of KU versus Howard. Again, the final score, Kansas 96, Howard 68. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and push that notification bell, and tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for the next basketball review, as the Hawks will stay in Des Moines, Iowa, as they will take on the Arkansas Razorbacks in the round of 32. But until then, have a good day. Never ever bring exotic dancers to the field house, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.